Awesome, we're live. Okay, this is going to be a real quick one, but I felt obligated to share this with the world. Okay, I was just playing some Slay the Spire on my own time, as I do, and I happened to stumble into what I believe is the best possible RNG you can get in this game. Let me just show what's going on here, okay? First, before we go into the mechanics of the strategy, I want you to notice a couple things. First of all, lot of health, lot of gold, omniscience, and check this shit out. 1, 2, 3 copies of omniscience, 4 copies of omniscience, plus 2 copies of wish, both of which are upgraded. One of the omnisciences is bottled, and if you don't understand the significance of this, then just sit back, because I am about to show you, okay? This is not an ideal first hand. Also, it looks pretty laggy on my second monitor, but it is what it is. I just want to make sure this footage gets out there, because this is a fucking Black Swan event, if I've ever seen one. Okay, so Omni. What do you play with Omni? Oh, another Omniscience, obviously. What do you play without Omni? Oh, another Omniscience, of course. And then another Omniscience, a third Omniscience. Okay, now what do you do here? Well, oh, another crucial component that I forgot to mention is Dead Branch here. Dead Branch, we're loaded with Exhaustion, and we got a Master Reality, and every Omniscience we play gets exhausted. This is the most joy I've gotten from Slay the Spire in a long-ass time. Okay, so we're loaded up on like 8 layers of Omni right now. Of course, we're gonna go Wish. In a typical combat, I would... Oh, okay, well, we'll get to that when we get there. What else am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna go into Divinity turn 1. What else am I gonna do? There's actually quite a few options. We could go Bandage Up, Collect, Master Reality. It really depends on the situation. Right now, the HP's kind of in a decent place, so I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go Collect here, which is gonna apply for our current energy without wasting it. And then what are we gonna do for this last one? Oh, I think I'm gonna Master Reality. And what are we gonna do in a typical combat? I just go insane with the gold here, and normally I'd have 2 wishes in the draw pile, so I'd be able to squeeze 120 gold out of every single combat, but here we unfortunately happen to draw one on hand 1. So for this combat, considering it's an elite and a fairly dangerous one at that, I'm just going to go Strength. It's going to get played again, naturally, going to go Strength again. And look at that. A bunch of cards just get played. It's to the point, this run is so good where I can play quite literally mindlessly. I have no idea what's going on. And enemies just die. They just fall to the damn ground in a pile of red mist. So here's what's going to happen at this point. We need to generate exhausting things. Stay in the stance. So what are we going to do? Oh, I think I'm going to casually hit you for 42. And then we could kill him right now. We have the means. And I think I'm going to. Squeeze a little bit of extra gold out of here. And then take him to town. Turn 1. Effortless. And that, holy shit, that made the run, I don't know, 3 times as good. Oh! This is not seeded. This is not planned. Though, if you want the seed, which I can totally sympathize with, considering how fun this has been. Wait, how do I get the seed? I will find it. Oh, it's up here. 442XJ8PTHIL7. That's the seed. For anyone who wants to relive this fucking magnificent setup. Okay, well, these are crazy. I mean, they're both pre-upgraded because of the, I can't even see it below my webcam, but I got like a toxic egg in here somewhere. So which one of these is going to end up being better for the run? I mean, I could see either of these, to be honest. Just Omni into Omni into Omni into Omni into Omni. That's quite interesting. It's probably not going to be that good against the Time Eater. Taking another wish, 3 wishes, 4 Omnis, it'll guarantee that we have more in the draw pile. It'll let us squeeze out more gold out of typical combats, of which we have 1 before the shop, and then I guess 1, 2, 3 before the Act 4 shop. I'm tempted to take a wish here. Even though it would be so funny to just go Omni, 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 Omni over and over again. I don't think you can generate wishes from Dead Branch, though, which makes me want to take them, because you can generate omnisciences. I'm gonna take a wish here. Or a Calcum, yeah, never gonna get played. Keep moving up. I might just finish the run on stream. I was planning to just do that one combat, but I'm so into the energy of this now that I'm just gonna press on to the bitter end. And there is like a non-zero possibility of defeat here, and I think at this point, like, why even bother upgrading anything? It really doesn't matter, because I can play any card I want for free consistently on turn 1. So I don't actually think I'm super enthusiastic. And then Elvira, I mean, more strength, and that's, yeah, definitely more useful than a singular upgrade. What are we going to do here? My rule of thumb for this run has been, if you don't have any of the like key cards in your opening hand, then you don't want to replace anything, because that risks them being put into the opening hand. If you do, you can fuck around with it and maybe try your luck. But for now, we only have the one key card, which is Bottled, and we're going to go from that. So we're going to Omni. What are we going to Omni? Oh, I think we're going to Omni. Repeat. Repeat. And then what? What are we going to do here? If the combat is doable without the buffs provided by Wish, I'm just going to get the gold, which is insanely, insanely valuable now that we got the Courier. Okay, I didn't know if it restocked card removal. That would be just crazy. So let's get one thing clear here, okay? We're definitely playing Worship. Play Master Reality. A Wish. A Wish. And then I think we're in a state where we can take gold. So just watch, okay? 60. Another 60. 120 gold. Free. Turn 1 of the fight. Like, I have what? 500? No. More like 300 hours in this game. I have never seen anything like this. This is magnificent. This is beautiful. And it's so random, it just happened. I wasn't necessarily trying for this run, I was going for an A20 victory, and then Dead Branch showed up, and then what is this thing called? A Collect? I don't even know what its name is, because I take it so infrequently, but a Collect showed up with a Dead Branch, and I was like, hey, this is weird, and then it just kind of snowballed into this beautiful fucking mess we have now. Oh, baby. And the thing is, I don't think we're even going to get that good results this turn in particular, because we took gold. Grand Finale. That's a Deus Ex that we can't play. Oh. Sorry. Whoops. And then I'm actually considering vaulting here. Oh, never mind. I thought you stayed in Divinity stance. I never played Divinity build, so I'm still learning things about this character. I don't like her that much usually, but on this occasion, holy shit. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We have the opportunity to kill him extremely easily, but I'm actually just I'm gonna fish a little bit for my lesson learned. Because that's just the kind of lifestyle I'm living right now. We can inch his HP closer to 0. We don't even need to damn block this turn. We don't need to do anything. Alright. None of these are called lesson learned, so goodbye. I suppose there is the possibility that I, like... This is kind of a nasty situation. We can obviously kill him. And we will. Useless. An upgraded Omniscience is useless. That's how elevated this deck is. Okay, 1087 gold at the shop with the Courier? I don't know. No, we actually cannot take that. That would ruin the run. Everything else, though. Well, don't be shy. Let's get rid of some of these useless cards here. Alpha. Alpha is way worse because it's upgraded. Wait, but at the same time, we play Alpha. We have enough energy to finance this. We play Alpha, then we play Omniscience, 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 etc., etc., etc. We get the Beta, double Beta, which leads to double Omega. Then we play one Omega twice, then we play the other Omega twice, and we're doing 200 damage a turn. Is my math right here? Well, I'm taking it. At worst, it's a nothing card. Strike deals additional damage. I don't care. More block. Sure. Bag of Marbles is actually a great snag, and then we kind of burned through all the gold. This was actually off stream, but last time I went against this guy, I killed him in one turn with a, like, genuinely probably 30,000 damage Ragnarok. So, yeah, I'm gonna be pretty happy if we're gonna be able to replicate that. Now, with this alpha, we're not gonna be able to do the same degree of collection stuff, or collect stuff. But that's okay, considering we're gonna be doing 200 damage a turn. I just have to see if the synergy works, okay? If it doesn't, it literally matters 0%. Because fucking... Okay, here's that. Because we have a gambler's chip. And we can always get it out of the hand if it's dead. Oh, fuck. Did Omega not go into the hand? That's kind of disappointing. Aw, that's sad. Okay, it's not exactly how I thought it was going to turn out, but... Nonetheless... Snag one of these. I didn't even play my, my Divinity. I got so lost in the sauce here, but it doesn't matter because he's already 11 stacks slow. We should be able to kill him, by, like, looking in his general direction. I don't actually know if that's the case. We're gonna have to take another turn, I think. And I am 100% gonna fish for gold at this point in my life. I think I'm quite literally unstoppable. Like, look at that. We weren't even tantrumed. Is it possible we're actually gonna take some fucking damage here? No. Barely. And those are both the Omegas. Okay, so this fight could have gone a lot cleaner, but I just had to see if that novel interaction would actually do anything. And right here, I'm like, okay, just Miracle. That's a Worship Plus. Now, to my knowledge, we don't actually have any straggling Omnisciences in the deck, so we're not going to be able to take maximum advantage of the Worship, but it's still like a good one-off. Case in point, gonna throw one of those on here. Miracle to advance his counter. Hit him where it hurts. Dog, the reason I'm streaming this to begin with is because the video capture wouldn't let me capture the window of Slay the Spire for some reason, but I'm so glad I made the decision to actually go live here. Otherwise, we wouldn't have that legendary moment where I got the Courier and the Omniscience Wish Plus shit. Holy moly. I'm like even having trouble stringing sentences together because I'm so hyped up about this. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Likely we're going to go into Divinity soon. So throw one of these out. Throw one of these out. That's going to give us even more energy when we go Divine, which is happening as we speak. And then we just assassinate him. And that's not what I meant to do, but it really doesn't matter. I could make endless mistakes and still end up completely fine. So that's 134 damage, just casually. And then, am I going to try and fish for... It's risky. I'd feel a lot more comfortable doing so if I had a Sansa time. I can full block. I might as well give it, like, one more shot here. It looks like it's not happening. 12, 14. Just trying to be... I'm trying to squeeze every single ounce of power out of this run as I can, which is probably a mistake. I certainly don't need to. At this point, whatever. Just get me out of here. Tori, insanely good against a heart. Another seriously tempting few cards here. Deus Ex and Devaform, whatever, however it's pronounced. Deus Ex, extremely good with Dead Branch, provides us valuable energy. But problem is it can't be played with Omniscience. Devaform, it's delayed. It's kind of nasty to draw turn 1, but you can play it to great effect with Omniscience. But we're already strung a little thin on Omnisciences as is. I think I'm going to take a Deus Ex. Because after that initial kind of rush of power, it does fall off very slightly. And I want to fix that. Kunai? Maybe. Maybe we'll get some use out of that. I don't even know. I'm relatively happy with this. And I will definitely alpha up this fight. There's our 5. Omni into, you know the drill. Omni into Omni. And then, am I brazen enough to get extra gold out of the Act 3 boss fight? I actually don't think so. I'm going to play it a little bit kind of below the belt here. I guess above the belt. There's our Devaform. We are awakened. I think the run's actually in a place where, fuck it, I'm gonna go greed is good. There's that. My main question is, how do we block? But, like, to be honest, I'm not insanely concerned. Like, that's just a casual 102 damage. Thoughtlessly. I'm getting a little bit worried about this block, though. 11, 10. We make it. $21 5 times. No. I'm good. Gotta play it out here. Okay, so one of them's dead turn 1. Obviously, very positive. Head back into the stance. Flurry of blows. Set up for next turn. Okay, we could have popped off more. We got touched! We got fucking hit! I was totally spaced. I wasn't paying attention at all. Well, bandage up. Yeah, Wreath of Flame into Tantrum seems pretty good. My ass is 100% fishing for more gold here. Oh god, just the very fact I'm allowed to do that on what is usually the final boss of the whole game. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And we can go even further. I want to set up some kind of, like, block plan, though. We have all that stuff, I guess. Nope, I don't care. Take a walk on the wild side. Look at that shit. Okay, this could be a problem, to be completely honest with you. Barely avoided a little bit of damage. Don't mind. My dude didn't even get a chance to buff up. Alright, well, it's a little disappointing that the synergy doesn't work in the exact way I thought. Maybe in the future I'll try, not omnisciencing as many times on turn 1, and then just drawing into omnisciences later, and then using Omega. That's pretty interesting. Problem with that is it's delayed, and generally in this game you want upfront damage, though I guess the heart is not as much of a race as it is an endurance battle. I don't know. I don't know why I'm fretting over these decisions so much, because no matter what I do, this run is gonna come to me on a fucking silver platter. So here's what's gonna happen. I don't know. Noah Tantrum. Bang. Bang. It's a master reality. He's dead next turn either way, but hopefully we can draw into, whatchamacallit. The ding 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 one. Lesson learned. I don't do well with the card names in this game. You just need to know the effects. Alright. Goodbye. Okay, next fight. Definitely the preferred out of the two. I'm happy with this first hand. Same operation. You know the drill. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna Omni. Into Omni. Into Omni. And then double beta. We do not need to double. I don't like doubling Master Reality. I think I've come to that conclusion. Double collect. And then you know that we are wishing. That's a blasphemy. That's a little tricky. I mean, I'm taking the gold. I'm just... This is normally a very scary enemy, and I am just ignoring opportunities to do damage in favor of just going ham. Now, Blasphemy is actually a horrible idea here because we will die. We're forced to take multiple turns because of his phase transition. I think instead I'm gonna kind of bait what I got here. I think there's a distinct possibility we're gonna take damage. It might look a little touchy, but just trust me. Master Reality is super important. Might as well. Okay, so we are taking damage turn 1. Something that I thought was entirely impossible. But that's an Omniscience. With which we can play an Omega. What else? What else can we play? Another Wish? Okay. Well, give me Omega. Twice. Oh, you're doing 40 damage to me? Who asked? Look at this shit. 12 energy? It would be really nice if we could grab an ice cream, but it doesn't look like this run's going in that direction quite yet. Spirit Shield, cause why not? These, cause why not? Throw one of these out of here, throw one of these out of here. I am a little bit concerned about how much damage is coming in at this point. But to remedy that, I'll change stances, throw one of these out here. That's 150 damage per. We did survive. That was definitely the hardest turn of the entire fight, so from here on out, it's smooth sailing. We have no obligations here. You know what that means. Money, 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 money. Give it to me, baby. And I'm already mastered. I don't want to play that either. Just eat him. I should have worshipped. 52 incoming. Normally, like in a normal run, that's a very large amount, but for this run, you're dead in 2 turns. Sorry, not sorry. Cut through fate. We are actually going to get clipped a little bit here, unfortunately. Unless... Nine, 6, 12... That was a mistake. That was just a textbook misplay. We could have swiveled into the other thing. And then we would have been Gucci. But, alas, that's 12. Woohoo, we're gonna get clipped. Never mind. We have a bunch of effects that I completely forgot about. by virtue of not knowing on what's going on or having known what's been going on for the last like half an hour, because this is a seriously long run. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of that I was AFK, but that's besides the point. You're dead either way here. Might as well try and squeeze a lesson learned out of it. $34. Prostrate. Doesn't matter. We can still try. 45? Isn't it exactly 45? It's meant to be. It's meant to be. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. 4 time. I'm very slightly worried about... Oh, we're not at max HP. Never disregard. Definitely dig here. For a letter opener. That might do, like, damage. No, this is the rare run. The very rare run. Where a bag of prep is actually bad. An attack from your draw pile into your hand. We should definitely take some things. Cauldron. Isn't that just a pleasant little noise? What are we looking at here? I like the vulnerable, for sure. Block's decent. Flex is, okay, I'd rather take a Liquid Memories here. And then draw. I mean, on some of those turns where we have obscene amounts of energy, I think that could be pretty powerful. This Explosive Potion has lost a lot of its utility by this point. Kind of tempted to take 2 Swift Potions, but no, our block can be a little touchy early. Other than that, quite happy. Card removal, might as well. Double upgrades. I mean, it really does not matter to me very much, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of just chilling. Gonna take the Dex Tone. Panagraph is gonna make this next combat a little bit less stressful, and then you get a Protect for some of those trickier instant high damage attacks. I don't really know how these guys work even still, but here's what we're gonna do. Keep this. We start the combat in Calm because of, I'm assuming, some relic I picked up somewhere along the way that I don't remember. Okay, all the way back. Alpha. Here's a foreign. Throw one of those out here. That's a vault. This makes things a little bit tricky. Definitely going to take a Consecrate. Throw one of these here. We can get to 5 this way. Then we're going to double. Then we start cooking. What do we do? You know the drill. Omni. 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 Throw a Worship here. Let's try to find cards where we can maximize value from playing it twice, which would not be a Master Reality. Keep up the, you know, give me a Collect at this point. And a Wish for... Let's go Strength. It looks very laggy on my little display, but... I mean, who even cares? This one's for the archives. It doesn't have to be good quality. It just has to exist. I'm on a mail list I should not be on, but that's besides the point. Give me an Almighty. I thought I might be able to. That would be so funny. Might as well... Got 3 energy. $66. I'm just gonna vault. Brother, you can catch me vaulting. 50 per. DMIID, you know what that stands for? Don't mind if I fucking do. As a study into a rushdown, into an eruption, into hitting, into an Omegan, into a wish, where I guess I'll take the damn live forever because this other guy looks kinda dangerous right now. Throw one of these, you're done. Get another one circulating because I'm broken inside, and let's get out of this and then block and then goodbye. Oh no, you subtracted 1 from my 10 strength. Peace, frog. What the fuck? Who says no? But at the same time, like, game, come on. Come on, dog. You can do better than this. That's a Master Reality turn 1. We are gonna actually take some chip here. Oh, fuck. This is actually a kinda nasty turn 1. Dude, the Noloth's gift, it's been shadow carrying this entire run. I swear to God. This is gonna do. It's probably not necessary at this point. We're gonna block. Just get things started a little bit. Alpha. I am gonna play Master Reality first. Then we Omni into Omni, into Omni, into Omni, and you know this whole song and dance. So we don't actually have access to our kind of key divinity card here, but that's not the end of the world. Definitely get Omegas cooking, get Wishes cooking. ×3. And then we still got one more. What am I going to throw on for this last one? I mean, we could get a head on our divinity. We could play Collect. I'm leaning towards that. Playing Collect. Or an Influence also is not horrible here. Is there anything? Is there any way where we could squeeze more energy out of this turn? Playing something that gets us into Wrath. I think I will. Okay, so we're taking some damn. It is what it is. In hindsight, that was an extremely good decision. Because we actually dead branched into another Omniscience without trying. And then for this fight, fuck, I don't know. My gut instinct is telling me Almighty. I could just be insanely disrespectful and go for gold on the final boss. I mean, that's just... I'm being a menace. I am going to try to rush this dude down, really. Take some plated armor on the side there. We could recover all this HP with potions, by the way. I wouldn't worry too much about it. More strength. Oh, we're still going? I didn't notice. Okay, we're not actually at a high enough energy to make anything happen here. Still, wait. In the interest of insanity, why not? Why not? So we got 3 energy. I don't feel like I can really finagle the mummified hand into affecting Omniscience here. That seems too ambitious. What I do feel pretty comfortable doing is, 1, throwing something like that. Omni. Omega plus. 120 damage. And then from there, let him cook. We have Tori, so I'm really not concerned about this attack at all. You're not really useful. And we're getting an additional 24 for free at the end of the turn because of, what was that? Okay, we have 4 in the deck. Let me just check. Back of the napkin calculations here. Okay, we got 1 wish. Got 3 wishes, each of which gets played twice. So we got 3 strength effects and 3 block effects. For 3 energy. We have a permanent plus 12 strength plus 24 block in exchange for 3 energy. I'm tempted to just let it ride here. I mean, there's not a reason to, like, overplay our hand, because his HP loss is going to be capped anyway. Now's a big turn. 67. Convenient, both things coming in. Just go up. Okay, we're going to take a little damage. Who cares? It's the final boss. Okay, there's 200 coming in. Draw up. And now we're invincible. That was the last piece of the puzzle. And keep in mind, when the heart actually removes his debuffs, or when he buffs, he doesn't remove his debuffs. So we're actually capped. We're going to have to survive this turn, which is easier said than done for sure, considering how much damage is incoming here. But I have faith in my insanity, in my dead branch. Right now we're surviving, and at the end of the day, I mean, that is all that matters. Yep, it's over. So, that final boss fight, it didn't go nearly as well as I had hoped, but at the same time, it is the heart, which carries its own degree of unpredictability and difficulty. So, in conclusion, it could have been much worse. That was a hella fun run. Probably the most impressive run I've ever been a part of. You cannot see it, but in the top right over here, the total timer for this run was actually 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 22 seconds. So that, I mean, that's a big chunk of my day. That's, like, that's serious business. It's a chonker. Anyway, moving on here, looking at the total final score of 3,336. A20 Librarian, well-fed. Champion, 5 elites without taking damage, a boss without taking damage. 99 damage in a single attack, probably that insane 30,000 damage Ragnarok. 20 cards in a single turn, I don't know, every first turn of every combat, money, most of which was generated from the insanely broken Wish Omniscience combination. I like shiny, 25 plus relics. Yeah, I'd say that's safe to say. There are at least 25 here. Heartbreaker. We did break the heart. Anyway, that's it for this micro stream. I'll be back at some point when I feel like it. Peace.